it's been a minute. I had big plans of just like coming in hot 2023. I'm gonna be a YouTuber. That didn't happen. And then my hard drive died. And it's been a bit of an emotional month and a half ever since. 2 years of work out the window. Anyway, I am not here to talk about my emotional struggles over the last 2 months. I'm here to talk about last weekend because last weekend was really exciting. It was the spring edition of the event of the year. Is any interior design lover's mecca. Basically, it's a 2-day event where more than 100 international vendors all gather in the same space with their most fantastic, their most interesting, sought after, exquisite interior design, and you can buy it. I think there are 3 different kinds of people who go there. The really hardcore collectors and buyers who are actually looking to spend their coins and actually just like shop. And then you have the enthusiasts like me who are hoping to find a sweet deal, but they're also just kind of there to look. Buying a sofa, it's not happening when you're traveling with hand luggage. And then I think there's like the 3rd group who are just kind of like there because it's an event, it's like it's something to do. But, well, I spent 2 whole days, and let me tell you, it was awesome. Now, at the design market, I got to see so many designs that I've ever only seen in pictures, but I got to see them in real life. And I saw, like, some items that I always thought were much smaller, because obviously when you see them in a picture, you can't really tell the size of things. I'm a big fan of lamps, candles, anything of lighting. I'm a big lamp enthusiast, and at the moment I'm doing a bit of a bedroom makeover. Hopefully you get to see it. A lot of the material is trapped in that hard drive, so 1 like equals 1 prayer that I get my hard drive back. Because I'm doing the bedroom makeover, one of the things that I'm looking for is bedside table lamps. But I don't want table lamps, I want wall hanging lamps. And although I found the ones that I wanted, I thought they were a little bit too expensive. But then I found these, which are 1970s table lamps. They've got the chrome detail and they're brown. And I don't know what it is about brown, but at the moment I'm loving everything brown, like loving chrome, and they were cheap. The guy who was from Holland. If you saw my freaking lamp video, you will have seen me saying that I need to go to Holland to buy lamps. This guy was from Holland. I don't know if the lamps are from Holland, but anyway, he only spoke Dutch. I don't speak Dutch, and we had a conversation where we didn't understand each other. And I was thinking about it for a long time because I was traveling with hand luggage, so you don't want to go overboard. I was like, okay, I'll take them. Apparently, in our conversation, he had given me a good deal. I was prepared to pay full price, but he gave me a discount, and I was like, oh, okay, perfect. So that was nice, and I have an idea of like I'm gonna be able to fashion some way of hanging them on the wall. I think they're gonna look great. So that was like the #1 thing on my list that I wanted to find. The second thing that I wanted to find were these silver chrome candlesticks by a brand, or I don't know if it's a brand or if it's the name of the designer, Stofnagel. Now, these particular candlesticks can be bought in the shop, like you can find them new. But the original design, which is, don't quote me because I don't have any notes, from the 60s, I think, they look slightly different. So actually quite a few vendors had these candlesticks. Again, they were much bigger than I thought they would be. Like I thought they were smaller, but I'm very pleased. At first I said I would buy 1. And then I was like, no, actually I'll have 2. And I paid for 2. And then I was like, you know what? I'll have another one. So I bought 3. Super happy about it. They're kind of like stackable, so you can change the way that they look. I think they're really, really cool. They're very fun, and I'm very happy that I found this version of them. I don't think I would have bought the new one because I would have done it by now since I've had a chance. Anyway, my philosophy is, I think in one way you should plan it for a long time when you want to buy something. Like you should know for a long time that you wanted something for you to be sure in your purchase. But then I'm also very much open to that feeling you might get when you see something and you're just like, wow, that's perfect, that's so right. If you go to Zara or H&M, that feeling doesn't count. But when you're thrifting, I feel like it counts because there's a very tiny chance that you're going to be able to find the exact same item that easily. Like some things are more easy to find, but generally. And I had one of those moments. So in our kitchen is quite bland, you know, like it's all white. We do want to do something about it down the line, but not now. We have a socket, like a plug-in thingy on the wall. And I've been thinking that it could be kind of cute to have like a plug-in lamp, but I haven't been able to find one that I thought was really like perfect. But then boom, it was there. There was actually two, and I was considering getting both, and then I put it down for a second, and this lady behind me just snapped it, and I was like, I'm kind of like in the middle of something here. And so she just like snapped it and bought it, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna have to buy the other one now. And I'm very pleased that I did. I'm very happy about it. Again, freaking Holland coming through with their lamps. I don't know if the lamp's from Holland. The owners of the shop was from Holland. The next item that I wanted to find was a sort of like a picture, and in the same booth as the guy with the table lamps, I also found a print, which is really cool. It's from 1967, but it says number 6 out of 19, so I'm guessing there are 19 prints and we have print number 6, which is kind of cool. I want to get a type of bedroom like alarm clock, which is like got the flip numbers, and I want to get one that's vintage. And I did find one lady who sold it, and it was like 500 euros. And I told her, I was like, it's really cool. I hope you sell it. It's not gonna be to me, because that's like. But I found them on Etsy, so I'm sure I can get one within my budget. So that was kind of like the only thing that I didn't find that I wanted to find. Other than that, I'm very pleased with my finds, and I'm also very pleased about the whole weekend in itself, because I love interior design. I love even just looking at it. Like, it gives me a lot of inspiration. It does also kind of tell me that I'm a little bit vanilla. Like, some of these designs, they're quite out there. Or I'm not vanilla. I'm not gonna tell you what flavor I am. But I did have a great time, and I think I will be going back. So there's another one. If you didn't have the chance to go this weekend, they have another market in September. I'll link the website so that you can check it out, look at the vendors that were there. And then if I go again in September, I will bring a camera person who can help me so that I can use my microphone. The dream would honestly be to go there with like a van and like an unlimited budget and just like go crazy. So anyway, it was lovely to see you again, babes. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope I'll catch you next time.